Oh, my first flub up with an early morning. Welcome again to Hard32, a channel dedicated to 32-bit gaming, both new and old, and the creation of and playing of those games. I'm your host, Alex Wolkin. It's great to have you here. This is the start of a new schedule of waking up bright and early at 5:30 to typically do art stream. So, hey, maybe in your time zone, it's not super duper early. If so, fantastic. Thanks for being here. And if you're a night owl, welcome. And if you're watching this later on Twitch or YouTube, thanks again for watching. So yeah, just a reminder, on this channel, we both work and play on 32-bit games, and this stream will be dedicated to working on some concept art for a 32-bit game. And we'll see how it goes. This is like a start of a new schedule. I'm not used to waking up this early. And the nice thing is, if you're more of a night owl than a morning person, the mornings are going to be dedicated to art, but on Tuesday, Thursday at 9 p.m. CST is when I will be playing my classic games. So yeah, let's go ahead. Where we kind of left off as far as the art stuff goes is I have a kind of survival horror game concept, which I introduced in an earlier stream. I went through kind of the design doc as well as some early inspiration. But I thought it'd be really fun to get back in the swing of things. I'll work on some concept for it, a concept art for it here on stream. And like I said, I'm a little bit out of it. It's me shaking off the waking up here. Oh, other exciting thing I was going to tell you guys too, I have purchased some new lighting setup, which I'm really pumped about. So here this week, I should get from Amazon Prime 3 sets of very powerful lights that I'll be able to... Oh, hello! Good morning, Mom! It's my mother in chat! Good morning. Yeah, I'm braving the early hours to work on art stuff. Yeah, when I researched on Twitch the best times to stream, they were honestly like, you could stream between I think it was 10 p.m. and before 9 a.m. I might be able to push this a little further in the morning. I do have kiddos, so we'll see where if this early morning time slot keeps going at this rate. Let's see here. Photoshop. Ciao. Love you, mi madre. Catch up with you later. Alright. Switch my desktop and go with one here. Moment. Change my streaming setup, make sure it's looking good. There we go. Okay, we'll go with this layout here. I think it's most useful for people. They'll see what's going on that way. Hopefully audio is great for everybody. Let's go ahead. What I love is that I'll try to play some DMCA free music. We'll see what happens with it. From Spotify. Something gets more in the mood. playlist is called DMCA Bangers. Oh, sorry. Too bad. Let's see. Make sure the audio's not too loud. Alright, let's art it up and enjoy this. I like it. Sorry, guys. Give me cool. I find me good. Yeah, we'll go with this. With our Kira thing. Match the mood of the game we're working on. Okay. This was our reference for our main character. So, what I wonder with the main character is for it to be pretty physically like built and strong. So I might even make her character portions larger than even this kind of like bikini model here, which is like Michelle Kaylee. And then this on the top left was our reference image that we're going to be using. And the bottom left is the clothing I was going to go for. There. I have the old pin out. We just have a little trouble with the knees. I'll probably research later how to do knees. I don't want to do them as straight up circles. It doesn't like imply any sort of planes. So kind of like the surface, what the surface direction is aiming at, but I'd say it's kind of relaxing to be able to wake up and draw in the mornings. I do early morning streams just for the fact that I can do my thing. I will say so far my pose is a little bit stiffer than the actual drawing, or the actual pose itself. That's something I gotta work out. Okay. Getting closer to filling out this form, and what I'm going to do after I get this basic thing down, I'm going to look at our model, Michelle Cayley. I have adjusted proportions to match her figure. Right now I'm basing it just on the figure at the pose model, not the bikini model's figure. Doesn't have to be perfect on the first go. Be close enough. Girl head needs to move just a wee bit over here. There. I'm probably gonna have her holding a sawed-off shotgun, and
From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. That's here.
Yeah, we'll get messy with the pose here in a second. Kind of like start messing with it to
Everyone you know,
try to get it
every human being who
set
ever
up.
lived out their lives. Every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every young couple in love, every mother and father, inventor and explorer, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there on a mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena.
You should make your legs bigger. Partially because they're in the they're effectively more in the foreground. Just little changes here and there. Still give her longer legs, and that's all right. We'll go with that. Kind of shows that her tummy is actually like up to here. So I actually need to face her chest out this direction. So before I had this line right here going this way, I really should have the chest going this way, something like that. Needs this line. That's what happened to this head. That's why things partially feel off. Angle the shoulders more.
Obscurity. In all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves.
That. I need to move the head location ahead in that case. Up a little bit. Don't have to be perfect. Just get started as always. We'll learn over time. Alright, this is our model here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a redraw and kind of put her muscles and her figure on this character. Okay.
This distant image of our tiny world. It underscores our responsibility
So one thing about this character, Val,
kindly with one another
is she starts out the game
cherish the only
kind of like with a typical office worker appearance, but similar to someone like John McClane, she's going to get more torn up by her journey throughout. And I want that like sense of perseverance to show on her character of her like going beyond. And that's one of the things I like about the character being muscular. The fact to show it like her exterior appearance is hiding just how much physical strength she possesses. Which, I mean, I understand also on the opposite side of things, you have games like Silent Hill or, I don't know, maybe Resident Evil 7. You take a main character who's particularly weak, and then that transformative journey to them getting strong is the appeal of it. But I kind of wanted to do something where this main lady was always like the stronger one in this situation. It's just a little less common. It's more common to take to play off the trope and concept of a lady character being the more physically frail one, and I was wanting to go the opposite route, where she is actually, of the two main leads, she's the physically more dominant one. Kind of the Ripley from Aliens thing, or at least Ripley in later Aliens. Okay. What's crazy to me about the person on left, this Kaylee, is her trunk, man. Like, one, she has a defined core, of course, but like, so like right here, I'm drawing the rib cage, which you can clearly see on her, the exterior rib cage, and you just got the straight up trunk visible here. It's just insane. I almost find like a lot of my inspo for working out is honestly comprised of a lot of ladies, because I like they're so toned and defined. It's just crazy to me. I don't know. I don't want to be the big muscly dude. That is not my goal. Button down here. Being this next. I'm gonna add in these details, and different colored line, we're gonna go in and do clothing. Wish I had more images of her legs turned. Let me see here. I think I got more inspo saved for. Nope, here you go. Got a perfect shot, actually. Let's see what we got here. Funny is she looks bigger, partially because of the perspective with she has really defined back muscles, as well as, you know, her upper body. Kind of give her that, you know, larger top appearance. Quickly here, I'm gonna fill in some things. So literally, this line here is exactly what I'll be doing for this arm on the right. It's funny, you can see the top muscle in her leg, even there, defined. down. Oh, by the way, you guys, I don't know if any of you are League of Legends fans, but they just released the trailer for the League of Legends cartoon on Netflix, and so far it looks freaking incredible. Just awe-inspired by their team, their animation team. Look like they definitely have a winner on their hands. We'll probably go a little slow in these first couple streams because it's been a while. Getting back in the swing of things. Strange thing to note, but it looks like from here, booty-wise, she won't have as much of a booty as the other girl. Really to say. Might have some, but no. Or like when you think of someone who's a superhero, kind of the physique we've got going here. Closer to that. Always remember what channel you're drawing on, by the way, what layer. Otherwise you might end up in trouble. Your upper body here I'll be most curious about. Let's see. Huge eraser. Too big. Turn them here. Don't have abs too. Amazing. You move that belly button down a little. What? I think those 2 layers. Find those 2. Go. Belly button down a little. Move her just a little bit. I think angle-wise I'm making it a little too extreme because of where we're viewing chest from. Kind of this upward angle. Arch, I think it's called the thoracic arch of her rib cage. Be a little bit different position where I had there. Be like that. Here. like, I'm gonna meet and connect here. Up here. Alright, need to not get too crazy with this. It's doesn't have to be perfect, for sure. Suddenly becoming a muscle study of some sort. Yeah, thanks again for being here on Hard Drive 32, by the way. It's channel's dedicated to kind of learning to make art for a 32-bit game, and then on Tuesdays, Thursdays is when I'm actually playing some indie games that are inspired by 32-bit, or occasionally classic games. Like right now I'm playing through Hell Night by Konami, which is a crazy cool survival horror on PS1. It's kind of a hidden gem. Love is kind of like under muscle here. Roar. You see her back muscles there. It is so freaking physically impressive. Like, Jiminy Christmas, you guys. Looking at some of these images, I'm like, very up inspiring. Get working out. Tiresome drawing muscles for muscles. What's funny is I actually have a preference for drawing muscular people over thin people. There's just such a easy, well, I wouldn't say easy, but there's so many informed planes on muscular people that it's just a little bit, for me anyways, easier to connect the dots as far as like getting the forms right. This morning drawing thing hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be. By the way, she has like freaking awesome triceps, man. Muy impressive. You want to get good at doing pull-ups, get your triceps. I once had pretty decent triceps where I could do a pretty good little set of pull-ups. The key thing about this too is I do want to avoid this character from getting too mannish. So it's going to come down to what I do with the facial structure. And I bet there's some major differences muscle-wise too. between a lady and a man. I do see one thing already, which was like around her abs and her collar, or sorry, her rib cage. Rib cage looks a little bit different than a man's. Get back in the swing of things. That'd make it be fun to get some conceptual art. The title, put it out there. Going hyped a little bit. And then do actual concepting, which is gonna be messy as all get out. I'm working on stuff. Easy peasy so far. Too crazy. I don't know if you guys have played a game called Danganronpa. There's a character named the Ogre. She's the world's greatest martial artist. She is the bulkiest character, lady character, outside of maybe some of the characters in Dragon's Crown I've ever seen. Probably pull her up on this stream here in a second. Insane. It's upper. And right there, I was kind of looking for. Doesn't look great. We'll probably have to redraw this leg a bit. Be the weakest part of it so far. And it's because I don't have a reference. And I think I'll probably call it stop here soon. Oh, what? Man. Definitions of her shoulders. Freaking awesome. Pretty cool looking. Like I'm drawing a JoJo character. Lady JoJo. I'm not quite done. Or not even close to done, to be honest. I think I'm going to call it pause there. Yeah, this is a lot of fun to draw. Let's see, let's remove the base here. Let's see what we got here. It's honestly pretty decent for a cleanup sketch for the musculature. The leg here needs more work. Finish up this arm. And then what we'll do after this is we'll work on the close. We'll do a different colored line, do the close. Then after that, we'll do a refine. And then I'll probably put the face in. Then we'll do a refined line work out of everything. And get the color in it. That'll be pretty cool. That's a pretty good start for the first day. And, you know, I might stream longer in future days. But just want to break the ice and get into it here early in the morning. So yeah. Let me switch back over here. Thanks again, you guys, for being here on Hard Drive 32. The schedule, as it were, is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be art streams in the morning in the wee hours of this here morning. Hey, I might end up changing that. We'll see, either earlier or later. We'll just look at viewership and take it from there. And then the afternoons is when we'll do video, or not afternoons, in the evenings on Tuesday, Thursday at 9 p.m. CST is when we'll do game stream. And just a quick reminder, we're playing through a game called Hell Knight, which is wild, cool little first-person survival horror on PlayStation 1. I'd never really heard of it. And I looked up hidden gems on PlayStation 1 and it popped up, and I've been really impressed so far. If you want to check that out, the first video for that series, which I'm going to play through the entire game, is up on YouTube. So if you go on youtube.com and search for Hard Drive 32, you'll find me on there, and that's kind of the archive for all these videos. So if you want to go through the backlog and check everything out, go over there. And the other big push is I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers over there on YouTube. So while you're there, hit subscribe so that way I can get to 100 and get rid of youtube.com/blah blah 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 blah, and instead it can be youtube.com/harddrive32. Amazing. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I love you. You have a great one. Ciao.